Let's talk about America's favorite war crime, recruiting poor kids to die in rich men's wars. Did you know that the youngest U.S. service member killed in action during the Vietnam War was a 15-year-old child? Meet Dan Bulock. Dan was 14 when he enlisted to join the Marines after altering his own birth certificate to make it appear that he was old enough to enlist. At the time, both the draft and the Vietnam War had been ongoing for multiple years, and he knew that enlistment almost certainly meant being deployed to Vietnam, an incredibly dangerous prospect at the time. But Dan was living in extreme poverty, and he didn't see much opportunity for himself outside of the military. So he made the same decision that many young boys and girls living in poverty-stricken communities across the country still make today. It's what we call the poverty draft, where we rig the economy so hard that poor kids choose to enlist because every other option is blocked. No health care, no affordable housing, college so expensive you'd have to sell a kidney to afford it. But hey, sign here, carry a rifle, and maybe we'll help you out later. But that's not opportunity, America. That's star-spangled blackmail. It's coercion in camouflage. And if you think this is about national defense, ask yourself, why don't you see recruiters in wealthy private schools? Why do nearly half of all military recruits come from families earning less than $60,000 a year? This isn't about service, it's about survival. And for kids like Dan Bulock, it's about how America makes sure the only ladder out of poverty is made of bullets. If we want real freedom for working class kids, we don't need more recruiters. We need to expand access to healthcare, adequately fund our public schools, and make sure housing is affordable and safe for everyone, period. So this week, as Republicans in Congress rush to push through a federal budget that strips healthcare from millions of Americans, devastates rural communities, and leaves kids hungry, all so they can crow about making it happen for Donald before the 4th of July, remember, if we actually cared about freedom, we'd fund schools, not bombs. We'd offer health care, not helmets. And no 14-year-old child would ever have to lie about their age just to imagine a future for themselves.